Okay, so we're back to part 27. Here's Elisa, the Nimbasa City Gym Leader. She specializes in electric types, which puts mm, well, I do have a Pokemon that can defeat all of her Pokemon, but that Pokemon isn't faster than hers. So I guess we're evenly matched at this point. So she starts off with an aerial lead that does almost all of that does damage that almost makes Draco faint. She probably has pursuit, so I shall use a super repel. She's probably going to use pursuit anyway. No, she's going to use aerial lead. She's probably going to use aerial lead again. So I'll switch into Elder, which can hopefully get an ancient power on the logo and get a one-hit KO. Well, not one hit for Elder. Yes, she goes in for another area that does about 6 damage, or yeah, it was right, 6 damage. And probably going to use Spark, or no, she's using Volt Switch. She's probably going to bring out her Striker, which I may have to worry about. No, she sends in her other Emolga, which is 4 times weak to ancient powers, and with the same type of attack bonus, it actually survives it. Wow. Hopefully this Aqua Jet can defeat. Oh, of course she uses an ancient power. She uses Hyper Potion. So I'm stuck with being stupid because I use Aqua Jet. I have a fresh water, which now that I think about it, was really smart to use a Hyper Potion would have been better, because I'm going to get hit with Volt Switch, which is probably going to make Elder faint. Yep, Elder fainted. I probably should have trained my Pokemon a little bit more. She sends in her other Emolga. So she's basically taunting me right now, switching from Emolga to Emolga, which is really starting to piss me off, as it became Australian. Hopefully this tackle doesn't get me paralyzed. She uses Pursuit, doesn't do much, only 6 points of damage. And now a Leaf Tornado should... I forgot about Aerial Ace, actually. Leaf Tornado should be avoided for no reason. I don't know why Leaf Tornado is missing. It's probably because it's flying around. Leaf Tornado. Her Emolga fainted. Switching is a Pontor. Since Pontor is usually on my team, it's here as a pawn to my king, queen, and knight and bishop, which is why I call Pontor. So funny. And now, this is her ace in the hole, the Striker. Zebstrike is a pretty good Pokemon. Like I said, it's basically the electric zebra version of Ponytail and Rapidash. I'll use Leaf Tornado, even though it's faster than me. It hits me with Flame Charge, which does about 30 points of damage, and Zebstrike Speed Rose. Hopefully Leaf Tornado, yes, Leaf Tornado does hit, and does a good amount of damage, I guess. Zebstrike uses Quick Attack, gets a critical. This Mega Drain hits, hopefully it drains enough. Doesn't really drain enough, but it's a good amount. Now Zebstrike is using Spark, which isn't very effective against Serpentine. I resist it. I use Leaf Tornado. It makes its mark, and Zebstrike has fainted. So I just took out her ace in the hole. So I'm switching into Mona. And now, the music is awesome. Using my Hyper Potion on Serpentine once more to give me a fighting chance. Mona gets hit with Area Lace and Faint. Now I'm using Serpentine. This tackle should do it if I get a critical. I don't get a critical, so I get hit with Area Leaf. Super effective bit doesn't do much, only 30 points of damage. I use tackle once more, and Amoga has fainted. And now we have our fourth Gym Badge. That gives us our fourth badge, giving us half the amount of badges we need to take on the Elite Four. She gives us TM72 Volt Switch. So now, this gives us, well, she says to meet her on Route 5, which is where I was going to go anywhere, because I need to get some stuff out of my bag. Okay, so, we've defeated her. And now we're going to heal our Pokemon. So, I'll sell the Macho Brace, the X Attack, and that's it. So, I have a lot of stuff that I should sell, but I'm not selling it just yet. So, my Pokemon are back with their health higher. So I'm gonna go on my bike, and I could have just gone this way. So, head west of Nimbasa City to come over here. Here's Cheren. Now we both have our gym badges, and I forgot to switch, which I'm sorry to say sucks me hard in the butt. Oh, actually he doesn't. He starts off with the light part, and I start off with Drakeworm. I thought he was going to start off with Tranquil or Beetle, but no. He doesn't switch on, he goes for the fake out, which makes Drakeworm flinch and not able to move. And now he uses Torment. And I tried to use Bug Bite move before, so I don't think, yeah, his Torment doesn't work on this Bug Bite because it didn't hit, so Bug Bite super effective. And Venom Shock should do the trick. So, like I thought, he is switching into Tranquil. Oh yeah, Zeb Striker is the evolved form of Vixar. I forgot to say that before. As switching to Elder, he switches into Tranquil. If you couldn't notice, Tranquil is the evolved form of P-Dove. And yes, they're pigeons. P-Dove was like Pigeon Dove, because it was more of a dove, because it was white. Tranquil, I guess it's like tranquilizer. And unpheasant, which would mean pheasant or peasant. Pheasant as in feather, peasant as in poor, which people consider pigeons to be and stuff. What did I just use? I don't even know what I used. One ancient power and Tranquil goes on. So he's switching as a Pancake. I switch into my Drakeworm. A Poison Tail should do the trick. I'm faster, super effective, 6-up attack bonus, 1-hit KO on Pancake. So that Pancake has fainted. Drakeworm almost doubles up. So it won't. Okay, so I switch back into Elder. Yeah, Serpentine doesn't get any action in this match yet. But I mean, doesn't it? She doesn't. I forgot about Arm Thrust, which doesn't really do a lot, except for that critical hit. Super effective, yeah. I use Ancient Power to try and boost up my stats. I get a critical hit as well. He heals with his Citrus Berry. I don't get the stat boost. But now I go into Aqua Jet to move first. And Pig Knight has fainted. Super effective. And we defeat Cheren with that. He goes, why can't I beat you? So here's Elisa already over here. She says, okay, let's go. And who's this? This is Alder, the Unova League Pokemon Champion. So in the anime, he's portrayed as a pushover, but in the game, he's considered like a hero. He's like the master. He wanted to be the best that there ever was, and he became the best that there ever was, according to the game and stuff. So Cheren heals our Pokemon, and yeah, we actually have to do a double battle one of my Pokemon, one of Cheren's Pokemon. We face against two Hardiers, and I send out my J-Form. So I'm actually ending this video here, part 27.